Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Anna, and today we're going to be doing a review and wear test of the new Rare Beauty. Let me get my box here. True to Myself Natural Matte Longwear Foundation. We're going to be putting her through the paces today with a leg day at the gym and just a full day of living life in a humid, warm climate. And we're going to see how she holds up. I'm going to talk all about the claims and wear time and details and all the things about this foundation. We're going to go over it and demo it, talk about the application, who I think this is best for, everything. We're going to talk all about it. But I got quite a few foundation reviews coming your way, so if that interests you, you're really into foundations, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I got a pile of drugstore foundations to talk about. And I have a whole foundation review playlist over here with wear tests on my combo leaning oily skin. And actually back when that playlist probably started, I think I was more of a drier skin type. Anyways, I just kind of test it all and play with it all and see what works. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this review because I'm going to keep on yapping if I don't. Okay, so we are going to be doing a little review and wear test of the new Rare Beauty True to Myself, trying to read the French, True to Myself Natural Matte Longwear Foundation. This is what the box looks like. Very cute. I enjoy the aesthetic of this brand. I like the tactile features and how everything's textured, and there's something very pretty about the styling of the brand. I enjoy it. I think it is feminine yet somewhat more minimal. It reminds me of that kind of modern take on a little bit of an Art Deco feel that is infusing this organic tactile flow in there. There's something really cool about it, and it's a styling that I really enjoy. I think it looks beautiful. It's home decor and in graphic design. So yeah, I think that the packaging and the styling of the brand is very pretty. It manages to have a luxurious quality to everything. Feels special, feels very custom to the brand, and everything has a really nice texture to it. I like how they have like the handwriting, and I really enjoy the font styling they've chosen. And yeah, I think it's just a to me well-rounded, aesthetically well-rounded brand. And I like how, there's touches of gold and stuff, but there's also like these really pretty neutral soft shades in there. And then you have this pop of like a burgundy that is so rich and luxurious looking. Like, I just want to melt into this color. I love shades like this, these beautiful rich jewel tones that kind of mixing in with this very soft color story. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful design. Sorry, I always get sidetracked with stuff like that. Anywho, we have the foundation and we have the sponge. The sponge is called the Soft Touch Makeup Blending Sponge, and it's going to come in at $15. I have already dampened mine. It has a really nice kind of velvety-ish texture to it. It's comparable. It is of course comparable to a Real Techniques Beauty Blender e.l.f. Flawless Finish sponge that I love. That they have the same, it's that same quality to it. It's very, very soft. It's a little less porous in appearance than the e.l.f. one, but yeah, it's got a nice big flat side, a smaller kind of flat side here, and then of course your big old butt that you can really get in there and blend quickly with. There's a nice corner, you can get it right in the nooks and crannies, but it's just a nice little Hershey's Kiss shaped guy, a little teardrop. I think it's adorable, a little pudge, and it comes in a little container like that. It's going to come in at $15. Multi-angled water drop shape. There you go. For quick, precise application, seamless blend, use damp or dry. I prefer to use them damp. Yeah. Multi-use sponge, liquid, cream, loose powder. 4 points of application. All right, yeah. We all know about a makeup sponge. Let's talk about this foundation. This is what she looks like. Very sleek, very Natasha Denona-esque, like, hello. Packaging style, very similar. Glass bottle, really, really nice looking. And this has a really cool locking mechanism back here, which makes it really nice, really good to travel with, where you can just throw it in your bag and not have to worry about it squirting and getting product everywhere. And you just flip it and it's unlocked and you can do the pump at the top. But I thought that was a very nice feature, and it's really easy to do. That's another big, huge appreciation to have with Selena's, or with Rare Beauty, is that things feel, now I don't know if this was actually like a proven fact that the stuff was designed for people with disabilities and arthritis and all of that. I know Selena, she has lupus, and that can cause all kinds of things, the joys of the autoimmune disease. I remember hearing when the brand started that things were meant to be ergonomic and easy to hold and function and use. And I don't see anything looking at the product to prove that wrong. And I do feel like things are designed within this brand to suit arthritis and joint issues and body pain, hand pain, which is something that I do have a little struggle with. I mean, look at these little hands, right? They are, I'm missing a lot of joints in my hands. I do have arthritis pain in them, and there's a lot going on. My dexterity can be a little not so great sometimes in hand strength. Anyway, it's really nice to have that ease of use, especially in the morning when you're getting ready. That can be a time when the joint pain is at its worst sometimes. Like you're just waking up and you're trying to kind of work out all the kinks and everything. That is a big side note, but I do feel like that was taken into account with this packaging. Very easy to hold. Like, yeah, it's great. So anyway, it's going to come in at $38, which compared to a lot of the higher end foundations, that's a average, if not a little bit lower on the price range tier these days. It's very, I would say, mid-range pricing. We have 48 shades, which is wonderful. I'm shade 3 because it is quite an extensive range. 3 fair cool. The Rare Beauty stuff really does run very pale. So if you're like exceptionally pale, they got you covered there. I usually have to like go up more than I think within their range. This is the Rare Beauty True to Myself Natural Matte Longwear Foundation. It is a self-priming and self-setting foundation with breathable, medium to full coverage and a natural matte finish that brings out the best in your skin. 100%. I actually agree with everything that it has said there. It's true to those claims. And this is a vegan product and it is cruelty free. Okay, so it's a 3-in-1 foundation. It is meant to prime, it covers, and it sets. Advanced film formers act as a primer to extend wear and keep the finish fresh, while finely milled powders lock in coverage all day. Powered by a True Comfort Complex to keep skin hydrated and comfortable for up to 8 hours. And I think we're going to get around about an 8-hour wear test in today. Buildable medium to full coverage instantly blurs, smooth, and reduces the look of pores with natural matte finish. This absolutely is one of the most smoothing foundations I have ever used. I was so blown away. The first time I put this on, I was just like, whoa, whoa. It's definitely a standout product to me. It is an airy, whipped texture that blends seamlessly without streaking or creasing and feels like bare skin. Again, yes, it does. This is not a first impressions, by the way. I have been using this foundation in the background, testing it out. And yeah, I actually agree with all the claims here. It minimizes shine all day, sweat, humidity, and sweat, humidity, and smudge proof. Coming up in these summer months, and as an oily girl that lives in a humid climate, yes please. It is best for normal combo to oily skin types. Hello. And which is me. I'm definitely in the combo leaning oily side of things. The key ingredients here is the True Comfort Complex, a vitamin and antioxidant rich blend of sodium Hyaluronate. I never can say this word, sorry. Hyaluronate. It's like hyaluronic acid. Why can I not get this word out? Ginger root algae extract. Strengthens the skin barrier and locks in lasting hydration for all day comfort. And again, I would agree, this is such a comfortable foundation. And yes, it is very matte. And this is probably the most matte foundation that I have tried in years. And it is stunning. There has been a massive leap in the matte foundation technologies. So I'm gonna pump out, I'm gonna unlock it here, and I'm gonna do one pump, and we're gonna do half the face with the sponge, and I'll show you what it looks like. We'll get a nice medium coverage level, and this could be sheared out if you want to. And yes, if you are dry, like a dry skin type, not surface dryness alone, but like truly a dry skin type, this, you're not gonna, I don't think you'll like this one too much, because it is definitely geared towards oilier skin types. So yes, you do have a nice whipped texture. It is very, yeah, like whipped. It feels like whipped cream. It is bouncy and just fun to do this with. Has a nice feel to it. Get some little peaks going. And I think my shade choice is not the worst. Like, I probably could have gone up a shade, but I think we'll be okay. And of course, you do see I have redness. Redness is my main issue as far as like skin concerns. Rosacea, and I had some acne going on, which is thankfully gone. You can see there's instant medium coverage, almost practically full. So this is one that is going to give you the coverage as well. So if you have acne or things that you want covered and gone, this is going to be a good one. If you're a fan of the full coverage. And this one, I think, is going to be nice for my age range and up as well. That if you are oily, but you're also starting to have fine lines and some stuff going on too, it's not going to really settle. It doesn't settle in them. It just kind of flows over them. It just blurs out the pores and everything and any texture. It's such a flattering finish. It's going to address a lot of skin issues and be able to be one that can work for a lot of age ranges. Sometimes, you know, the matte foundations, the full coverage ones, can look a little much on all skin, to me, who can always kind of see them. This one is one of those that it just kind of looks like it melts into the skin and becomes one with the skin, while giving you a beautiful matte finish that is not, that just kind of floats on the skin and moves with the skin and doesn't fight against you. I've been noticing that a lot with a lot of the newer foundations, is that they move with you. They don't fight you. Whereas back in the day, to me, a lot of foundations just felt like they were just sitting on your skin. These newer ones are really like becoming one with your skin. So I'm not using much product either. This was what, like 2 pumps maybe? I'm barely taking any. This one goes a long way with it. So no, I don't really have much on my sponge here. And just blending that all out. And since it is a little bit light, I'm gonna bring it down. Touch. So here's one half of the face done, and it looks completely poreless. Like, it looks like I've already went in with a powder and just blurred my skin, used a primer. It really looks like I used a blurring primer and have already set my skin. It looks so incredibly poreless and smooth, and it's sitting beautifully in my little smile lines. nasolabial fold and my little crease down here. It's just flowing with it and over it and not settling in it. Same around the eye area. It's looking really nice on the nose, the forehead. It is not settling in any of my little creases. It's just working with them. Without and with. I don't know what kind of magic we got going on in this foundation, but it is pretty amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side now. I don't know if I've tried this with a brush, honestly. I really like applying it with a sponge. I feel like that's gonna give you your best results because it's one that I feel like wants to be pushed into the skin. And because it is kind of like has, I don't know, it feels like that is the optimal application method. And this is what I would consider like the lightest application you can get with it. I've kind of sheared it out as much as this one does shear. And yeah, you can still see a little bit of glow coming through, but it's more that skin-like glow. It's not dewy or anything like that. It is a skin-like glow, a little bit leaning into creaminess. It does feel a little bit tacky. It feels like I want to set it just because I don't like being able to feel unset foundation no matter the type of it. I'm going to build up coverage where I need it as well. So just like right here on my little red patch that just likes to always be there. Right around in here, cheek area, chin. I have a very red chin. And on these cheeks. And once I go on with, you know, my bronzer and everything, this will look a little more cohesive. I won't look quite as washed out pale, but it's like I'm pale. I just have a very red face, but the rest of me is pretty pale. I'm just building up coverage where I need it, and you can definitely continue to build, and it doesn't look heavy. This one I think you'd have to work to get a very heavy appearance with. So here we are, and now that I need a ton, I'm going to put a little bit of concealer on the under eyes and set things down with a trusty powder that I know and love. So far though, everything's looking really pretty, and you can see there is a little bit of a natural finish coming through. There's a bit of glow while still being matte. It is amazing. And it's like, where did my pores go? Like where is, they have been erased. It is pretty amazing as far as that goes. Like, look, I'm getting my magnifying mirror. I'm getting up in here. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen my skin look so smooth. Whose skin is this? I don't think I've had like a primer combination foundation powder do this well. So it is exceptionally good in that capacity. I've never used a foundation that somehow looks hydrating yet is also matte. This might be the perfect finish. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw on just a little bit of concealer because we really don't need much, and some powder. And again, that's something we can kind of, I think, not go crazy with either. I think we'll use the L'Oreal Blurfection powder in the pink shade. I'm going to use a little bit of my NYX Pro Fix stick in pink just to brighten around the eyes. So I don't really need a whole lot going on anywhere else in the face. Right, and we'll do some of the L'Oreal Blurfection powder because it's a good powder. Yeah, that's like dull porcelain skin, like the texture of porcelain. Wow, that's crazy with the powder over top. Every time I use this foundation, I'm just like, wow. It's gotta be one of the best ones. Best foundations, hands down, that I've used. really make sure my oilier areas that tend to get glowy on me and have the most oil, I'm going to press the powder in those areas just to lock them in, just to make sure they are good and set. I would do this with any foundation, and even a foundation with like this I know I'm going to get good longevity from anyway, and perfected, full coverage, all the things, I'm still going to set with powder because that's what the oily girl does. And I'm going to take a little bit and just kind of dust that around the rest of the face with a brush. Just enough to get rid of any tacky feel on the skin, but not like mattifying totally everywhere else. And also this gets rid of any excess powder at the same time. This is going to be one of those that I think would be really pretty to put like an hourglass powder over top, or like a finishing powder, and give a really, really pretty glow. CoverGirl's got a new one. No, not Elf. Did Elf come out with one? Who come out with one? Milani come out with the finishing powder. But you know, like one of those nice hourglass-esque finishing powders. That would be really, really pretty with this foundation. So it is currently 11:30. I'm going to try to keep this on. So my plans today though is film another video, do some editing. I am going to go to the gym, do leg day, gonna make tacos this evening, and yeah, just have a normal day, but getting hot and sweaty at the gym, and it's hot outside. So we're gonna put it to the test, and I'm just gonna see how long it holds out. Okay, so here is what it looks like. Set down, and yes, I look like a ghost. Don't worry, when you see me next, we'll look normal. So I'm gonna go ahead and film my other video, and I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, and here's the look all complete. I went for some rosy glam today, and yeah, the skin looks flawless, absolutely flawless. I love it. So you are seeing a little bit of glow on the cheek area. That is from my blush. I used Rose Silk from CoverGirl, which has some glow to it. That's the only place there's a glowy product, aside from like a little tiny bit of bronzer that has a little sheen in it. But I think we look very skin-like, very natural finish. Like this looks like how I want my skin to look. Definitely got that kind of creamy appearance happening. I think the finish of this could be very adjustable if you put like something like Flawless Filter underneath, or glowy primer. Girl, you could adjust so much and have it very strategic just in those high points. Especially like a foundation like this, I think is going to be appealing to somebody who has acne, or maybe some texture, or things you don't want highlighted with glow, but maybe you want to add a little glow to certain points on the face. You could definitely do that with some Flawless Filter or something like that, and have that glow just like on these little high points or wherever, and then have everywhere else be super matte. It gives you that option, and you're not going to be glowy all over. You can really control the foundation well and the finish really well. And you could go even more matte with a mattifying powder, like with a super matte powder. But overall, I think things look so perfect on the skin. Like pores are gone. Nothing is settling into any fine lines. It just looks great. And after I add, some blush and some bronze in, I'm not quite as ghostly, so we're good to go. So it is now currently, because I've been yapping and filming a video, it's 12:30, and I'm going to go ahead and get on with the rest of my day, and I will see you guys for about this is midday, a midpoint check-in, and then on to the end of the day. Okay, we are doing a little check-in here. It is 6:30 12:13 in the evening. So it's been on close to 6 hours, over 6 hours now, about 7 hours in. Everything looks really good, and this is just getting home from the gym, so I'm still a little bit sweaty. It was a very warm day as well. Everything held up so well. There's a slight tiny glow around my nose that would be next to no trouble to touch up with a little bit of powder, but everything still looks super smooth. There's no settling, there's no creasing, there's no heaviness, no cakiness. It looks like my skin, and I think it looks great. There may be a little bit of weirdness on my nose, but I was itching my nose. I think this looks wonderful. Alright, here we are at 11:14 at night, and I am ready to wash my face now and have a bath, head to bed. But everything held up so well. I went on to cook dinner and get hot and sweaty in the kitchen doing that, and just had a full day otherwise. There's a slight glow that again could easily be touched up. Now I did no touch-ups on this day just to see what it would do. Like a little bit of powder, I think we could get another few hours out of this foundation, no problem. And we are at 12 hours, a 12-hour point here, and I think we are looking pretty good. And you see I'm touching my face and saying it's not sticky feeling or anything. I always get a little bit patching off where I have my glasses, but still that's not bad. Not bad at all. Normally that looks way worse, and I could see where I've rubbed my nose, and that's about it. But anyway, yeah, this looks still pretty flawless and smooth. All the good things. This might be my favorite foundation ever. Like, just pure perfection. This might just be the number one holy grail right now. I really like it. Really like it. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, and may the peace of the Lord be with you always.